So this is another mindfulness exercise to explore the five senses. And for this exercise, you are going to need a flower. So, just a single stem of a flower. I really like using a rose, or a spider mum is nice too, but whatever you have is fine. So when you're ready, I'd like you to take this flower and just hold it in your hands a moment. Hold it with one hand towards the base of the blossom and let the other hand run smoothly down the stem, moving slowly over bumps or leaves. Just feel the length, the temperature, the width of this stem. And bring it up to your eyes. Notice what this stem looks like. Where does it get lighter in color? And where does it leave a shadow on itself? Is it shiny? Or does it almost look a little dusty? Are there parts that feel like they're dying? Are there thorns? And now move your eyes up to the blossom. And just look at it deeply. Look at how it changes colors on certain areas, if it does. Where colors seem the most concentrated and where maybe they look a little washed out. Notice how the petals may shrivel or wave. Are the edges of them smooth, or are they a little jagged? Think of that flower as it grew into the shape it is now. Imagine it as it was closed, and how it looked as it slowly, slowly opened. And then imagine what it'll look like in a few days, where it is so burst open that it begins to wilt and its petals fall and it shrivels up back to the earth from which it came. You have an opportunity to glance at it and to capture it in this exact moment in its life's transition, acknowledging that it's just a part of a greater journey for this flower, right where it is now, and the way it looks and feels right now. So you can slowly bring your flower up to your nose. See if you can detect a smell. If it's not a highly fragrant flower, can you still smell something anyway? Does it bring back any memories or hold anything symbolic for you? The smell of this particular flower? Or does it remind you of anything else? Let your mind really indulge in all that it brings for you. And now slowly bringing the flower to your nose and letting it touch your skin. Notice its temperature in contrast to your skin and the texture of its petals. Let it slowly brush across your face and notice how its movements feel. Does it feel different on different parts of your face? Let it twirl a little bit and let yourself feel that. You can try brushing it on the back of your hand. Or just simply placing it right under your nose and taking in a deep breath. Seeing if it changes the quality of the air that passes through you. You can take it up to your ear, and as you move your hand slowly along the stem or give it a little jingle, notice if it has any sounds that come with it. If there's a dying leaf or petal, you can slowly crunch it under your fingers and feel and listen to that experience. What are all the sensory experiences that this flower can bring? And as you take it in, take a moment to watch your mind's thoughts and think of all the things that you have thought during this exercise. What's come up for you? What associations do you have with this flower? Does it remind you of another shape in nature? Does it bring a certain emotion? Does the color carry with it a certain temperature or texture? Welcome in this flower's story. Not just for you and your associations with it, but also for the journey that the flower has taken to get here. When you're ready, you can place it back in its vase or wherever you got it from and let it sit there, knowing that it's there for you to enjoy for a few days, and then it'll be gone, and that's okay. And if it feels right for you, you can take a moment to just acknowledge any gratitude you may have for the presence of this flower, and for any joy that it brings, or serenity, and let it sit.